Emotional intelligence. How will it benefit the teachers and students at Gainesville Middle School? Well, first, let's talk about what is emotional intelligence. When a person uses emotional intelligence, they understand, use, and manage their emotions in ways to reduce stress, communicate effectively, and empathize with others. Reducing stress, having empathy, and communicating effectively are crucial in classrooms. Now you may want to know, how does one implement these skills? Well, emotional wellness has 5 dimensions: self-awareness, managing emotions, motivation, empathy, and social skills. By knowing how to do these 5 skills, you have emotional intelligence. Self-awareness helps a teacher monitor and understand the moods and emotions of their students and what drives their individual students. Managing emotions helps control the troublesome urges that all students sometimes feel and the ability to diffuse situations in the classroom. Motivation from teachers helps a student achieve their goals, overcome obstacles, and enjoy learning. Being empathetic helps the teacher understand the student's emotions more. By being empathetic, the teacher can gain significant knowledge about students' emotions. Lastly, social skills help teachers build and manage their connections with their students and find common ground in their learning. The 5 dimensions of emotional intelligence show how a teacher can take the student's well-being into consideration, which is very important. When interviewing Gainesville Middle School teacher Miss Link, she was asked how the 5 dimensions come into play in her classroom. It is the foundation of my classroom. Without considering these 5 dimensions, it will simply fall apart, and not only myself, but my students would be in a very stressful environment if I did not consider their emotional needs. No one could learn in a chaotic classroom without emotional consideration. As Link says, the classrooms of Gainesville Middle School will be chaotic and the environment would be stressful without emotional intelligence. Implementing the 5 decisions creates healthy environments for students to succeed in their education. Emotional intelligence not only benefits the students, but as well benefits the teacher and their colleagues. Teachers can be under a lot of stress, which can lead to lack of emotional intelligence. It's understandable. However, sometimes this leads to teachers ending their careers. By educational leaders implementing emotional intelligence, it will create a less stressed environment for teachers. Teachers implementing emotional intelligence with their colleagues as well creates less stress in their work environment and bring coworkers together and encourage teamwork. There is even statistical proof that the more emotional stability in the classroom, the more the students learn. In a study of students' emotional intelligence, learning outcomes, and academic efficiency, the researchers investigated the influence of emotional intelligence on students' emotional and cognitive skills. They learned the more the students are equipped with emotional stability, the more they learn throughout their academic careers. Students' emotional and cognitive learning through their trust in teachers and their learning orientation foster their learning outcomes. Anticipation, a positive correlation between students' learning outcomes and their academic efficiencies. The findings validated that emotional intelligence, social cognitive, and self-growth outcomes and student satisfaction is necessary today that policymakers develop viable courses of action to successfully implement the emotional intelligence, learning outcomes, enhance students' academic efficiency, and earn students' trust in teachers and in their learning. Shafit and their colleagues' statements prove that the policymakers of Gainesville Middle School should utilize emotional intelligence through their teachers if they want academic efficiency and the best for their students. Now it is up to the senior management of Gainesville Middle School to ensure that the teacher employ emotional intelligence in their classrooms. Perhaps sending a newsletter or an email reminder of these emotional intelligence traits and their benefits that they have been discussed in this report will remind teachers of these natural communication skills and introduce the importance. Perhaps a teacher workday meeting discussing these traits and benefits and hearing the teachers to resolve concerns and that may have and understand and utilize emotional intelligence to their fullest potential and advantage. Even if necessary, a yearly reminder and perhaps a training video and assessment. These are small reminders that are implemented already in school systems to communicate with teachers. Why not remind them of such an importance such as emotional intelligence? By ensuring emotional intelligence in the classroom, Gainesville Middle School can bring self-awareness and control, the management of emotions, motivation, empathy, and social skills to the students of Gainesville Middle School. By doing so, a teacher can take the students' well-being into consideration and create a better environment in the classroom. Having a healthy environment for students will help them to succeed in their education by having a teacher that understands their individual needs. Emotional intelligence not only benefits the students, but as well benefits the teacher and their colleagues. A stressed or an uncaring work environment is not healthy for any employee or employer. The 5 dimensions should be a standard skill set in the workplace to better communicate, especially under stressful situations. Emotional intelligence brings together classrooms, brings together colleagues, and encourages leadership to empower teachers and develop changes in their classrooms. By bringing this all to Gainesville Middle School, the professional skills of leadership and teachers are enhanced and ultimately improve the school. Policymakers of Gainesville Middle School should utilize emotional intelligence in their classroom if they want academic efficiency and the best for their students. This analysis of the 5 dimensions of emotional intelligence, how these skills affect teachers and the students, the classroom and the colleagues, and the statistical proof of these emotional and cognitive skills show the need for emotional intelligence from teachers and staff at Gainesville Middle School. Emotional intelligence is crucial for the educational benefits of the students and the success of Gainesville Middle School. Thank you for listening to my report. Have a great day.